I have the answer to the question nobody has ever asked. Can we fix PS1 controllers with Xbox 360 joysticks? Let's find out. On the bench today is a PS1 analog controller, and that's one as in O-N-E. Now, I've had this controller for probably close to 8 months, waiting to get the appropriate joysticks, trying to buy some offline that say they work, and they never do. I'm convinced they just don't make them anymore. I could be wrong, I don't know, but I can't find them. So all we need to get this controller apart is a Phillips head 1. That's it. I have my fancy iFixit stuff, but you just need any old Phillips head 1 screwdriver, and we're just going to take off the back 7 screws as shown here. Now, if your controller is anywhere near as gross as mine, first of all, I'm very sorry to hear that. Second of all, you might need a spudger to pry it open, just like I am here. I did have a few screws left over, to be fair, that were kind of stuck in there. I couldn't finish unscrewing. They're on like the final thread, just kind of circling around. And then the sticky griminess around the edge parts where the 2 plastic pieces connect to make the controller is just full of sticky grossness. So you can see I'm just kind of prying all the way apart. And I was eventually finally able to separate it and get the rest of the screws out. And you'll see how I do that in just 1 second. As a side note that has nothing to do with this video, I'm definitely new to YouTube long form and I'm not a video editor. So I might try a few different types of formats. Let me know what you like and what you don't like and what works, or don't. Anyway, I just wanted to show the rest of the disassembly here. There's 2 more screws on the inside. You can also use the Phillips head 1, and then we can finally get the rest of these guts out of the controller after we pry up the vibrator motors with the spudger. They really stick in there for obvious reasons. They don't want to come loose. It's a vibrating piece. It's not supposed to get loose. So they're stuck in there really good. Just kind of pry them up. You don't want to rip them off of the board accidentally, those wires. If you do, you can solder them back on. It's not a huge deal, but of course we want to not rip wires where possible. So here it is, pretty much fully disassembled. I'll let you finish watching this part and then we'll get on to the next section. If you made it to here, thanks for watching. I know you skipped to this point, you skipper of videos. Anyway, yeah, it fits. It fits and feels really good. When I did my short form video for social media like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram and Facebook, originally I didn't like it, but once I put it all together, it's kind of grown on me. And a lot of other people liked it. Maybe as peer pressure into liking it, I don't know. I think I just wanted the gray joysticks. I wanted to see what it looked like when the color matched. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And it fits. And you'll see what it looks like at the end if you don't skip. To clean the cord here, I'm not a rocket scientist. This isn't a genius method. It's just really smart of me. Paper towel, 99% IPA, and just running the cord back and forth a few times. And let me tell you, the cord's, it's a 20-something-year-old cord. It was wrapped up and kind of just thrown aside, so there's like wrinkles here and there. But besides that, it feels good as new, like brand new, super smooth, clean, looks good. All that sticky griminess is gone. So super easy way to clean cords. Just wanted to mention that. And for this cleaning coming up with the sink part, a lot of people complained in the shorts I didn't show this. So I wanted to make it nice and peaceful. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I thought it was fun. I watched it like 100 times. So enjoy. Now, before any of the running water warriors decide to come at me in the comments about how much water I just used and then plan to kick me down the bottomless pit, I never even go over the minimum amount my water company charges me a month. So unless they change that, I'm going to just use all the water I want. So on to the rest of the video, I guess. If you're still here, thanks. After I do the cleaning with the brushes, hot water, and soap, I'll go through with some cotton swabs and do any detail cleaning, try and get any stains out or any extra grime I couldn't quite get to with the brushes. And then we'll do the reassembly here shortly. Again, if you made it to here, thanks for watching. We're finally at the point of reassembly. This isn't terribly complicated. I'll speed it up just a little bit in case you are following along, but I don't want to drag this out any longer than it needs to be. I'll make a couple of points. Don't forget the plastic piece for the light, and don't forget the 2 screws that go through the PCB like I did. In the final point, the R2 and L2 triggers, put those in dead last after you put the controller together. It'll make your life way easier. If you watched this whole video up to this point, thank you so much. Here is the reveal. If you skip to this point, I totally understand. Yeah, does it look great? Personal preference. I wanted to try the gray sticks. At first I hated it. it kind of has grown on me since then, and I'll totally use this controller. It feels really good. As always, guys, thanks for watching. This is my first long form video. I'll try and do more as time goes on. Thanks for your support. Peace.